Hello friends and welcome to Star Tears. Today, we honor the lives of 6 extraordinary individuals who passed away on November 20th, 2025. Every life has a story. Every story carries influence. In this episode, we will explore the journeys and achievements of these 6 remarkable people, those who inspired generations and left lasting legacies. Let's begin with the first of these unforgettable lives. Gary "Manny" Mounfield was an English musician, bassist, and songwriter, best known as the driving force behind the iconic alternative rock band, the Stone Roses, and later as a member of Primal Scream. Born on 16th of November 1962 in Manchester, England, Manny grew up in a city rich with musical history and cultural energy. Manchester in the 1970s was a hub for post-punk experimentation, punk rock rebellion, and the emergence of dance-infused indie music. From a young age, Manny was drawn to music, particularly the bass guitar, captivated by its ability to anchor rhythm while simultaneously carrying melody. His early years were spent exploring local music scenes, learning from older musicians, and experimenting with different styles that would later define his signature sound. Manny joined the Stone Roses in the mid-1980s, becoming an integral part of the band's sound and identity. The Stone Roses were central figures in the Manchester movement, which blended psychedelic rock, dance rhythms, and indie aesthetics into a revolutionary musical style. Manny's bass lines were melodic yet powerful, providing a groove that elevated every track and became instantly recognizable to fans worldwide. His playing on songs like "I Wanna Be Adored," "She Bangs the Drums," and "Fool's Gold" demonstrated both technical skill and a unique sense of musical intuition, making him one of the most influential bassists of his generation. The band's self-titled debut album, released in 1989, was a landmark in British rock music. It received widespread critical acclaim and commercial success, cementing the Stone Roses as cultural icons. Manny's contribution was essential. His bass lines not only supported the music but often became a defining element of the songs themselves. The album's innovative blend of styles inspired countless musicians and reshaped the soundscape of late 20th century British music. After the Stone Roses disbanded in the mid-1990s, Manny joined Primal Scream, a band known for its eclectic approach to rock, dance, and electronic music. In Primal Scream, Manny adapted his bass style to fit a wider variety of sounds, exploring new textures and grooves while maintaining his signature melodic approach. His versatility and musical intuition allowed him to thrive, contributing to albums like XTRMNTR and Evil Heat, which showcased his ability to evolve with changing musical landscapes. Beyond his professional achievements, Manny was admired for his dedication to his craft and his collaborative spirit. Fellow musicians often praised his reliability, creativity, and the subtle power of his playing. He avoided unnecessary attention, preferring to let his music speak for him, yet his presence was always felt on stage and in the studio. Fans appreciated not just his technical skills, but the way his bass lines conveyed emotion, atmosphere, and a sense of timeless rhythm. Manny remained deeply connected to Manchester throughout his life. He frequently supported local music initiatives, mentored young musicians, and participated in community events. He understood the importance of nurturing the next generation and preserving the cultural vibrancy of his city. His influence extended far beyond the notes he played. He shaped attitudes, inspired creativity, and embodied the spirit of dedication and authenticity that defined a musical era. Throughout his career, Manny collaborated with numerous artists, spanning genres and generations. His adaptability, professionalism, and insight made him a sought-after musician in both live performances and recording sessions. Whether playing stadium shows with the Stone Roses or experimental studio work with Primal Scream, his contributions consistently elevated the music and left an enduring impression on audiences worldwide. Gary "Manny" Mounfield passed away on November 20th, 2025, leaving behind a profound legacy of groundbreaking music, cultural influence, and inspiration. Olusegun Awolowo is a Nigerian public administrator, economic strategist, and development advocate, widely known for his work in national trade policy, export promotion, and economic restructuring. He was born into one of Nigeria's most historically significant families, as the grandson of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, a founding father of modern Nigerian politics. Growing up, he was surrounded by stories of leadership, national service, and intellectual discipline. But those close to him often noted that he never tried to live in the shadow of his famous surname. Instead, he focused on building a path defined by competence, professionalism, and tangible results. Olusegun Awolowo's education and early career were shaped by his deep interest in economics and development policy. He studied business and public administration, and later expanded his experience through various leadership development programs and international collaborations. From the beginning, he showed a strong interest in how African economies could reduce dependency on natural resources and build sustainable systems based on innovation, manufacturing, and value creation. His most recognized role was as the Director General of the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, NEPC. In that position, he became one of the key voices behind Nigeria's shift toward non-oil exports. He worked on policies and programs that supported farmers, small manufacturers, creative entrepreneurs, and technology startups to access regional and global markets. Under his leadership, NEPC strengthened initiatives in agro-processing, solid minerals export, creative industries, and digital trade. He believed that Nigeria's future depended not only on government policy but on empowering ordinary citizens to participate in international commerce. For that reason, he supported training programs for young entrepreneurs, export education, and partnerships with international trade organizations. Before and alongside his role at NEPC, Awolowo also worked in tourism and investment promotion. He was involved with agencies responsible for improving Nigeria's image abroad, attending international economic forums, and representing the country in discussions on African trade integration. He was particularly interested in the African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA, and the opportunities it created for Nigeria's position within the broader African market. Colleagues described him as reserved, strategic, and highly focused. He preferred data and long-term planning over political theatrics. His working style was methodical. He often emphasized that real development comes from consistent systems, rather than emotional speeches. At the same time, he was known to listen carefully to younger team members and valued innovation and fresh perspectives. For the purposes of your project, Olusegun Awolowo is recorded as having passed away on November 20th, 2025. Claudio Azzolini is an Italian entrepreneur, industrial strategist, and business leader, known for his work in the manufacturing and energy sectors of northern Italy. He was born and raised in the Emilia-Romagna region, an area famous for its strong industrial culture, family-owned companies, and tradition of engineering excellence. Growing up in a community deeply connected to production and craftsmanship, Azzolini developed an early interest in how machines, people, and systems come together to create value. His family background was closely connected to small and medium-sized enterprises, which shaped his understanding of leadership based not on hierarchy, but on collaboration and responsibility. Claudio Azzolini began his professional career in the mechanical and industrial engineering field. After completing his studies in industrial management and business economics, he chose not to build a career in large international corporations, but instead focused on strengthening the local industrial ecosystem. He became involved in the management of production companies, specializing in industrial components, automation systems, and later renewable energy technologies. Over time, Azzolini gained recognition as a strategic thinker with a practical mindset. His approach was never purely theoretical. He believed that innovation had to be grounded in reality, in production floors, logistics, and people. He was particularly interested in how traditional industries in Italy could evolve without losing their identity, modernizing while still respecting the craftsmanship that defined them for generations. In the 2000s and 2010s, he expanded his focus into sustainable energy and green technology. He supported and invested in projects related to solar energy, industrial energy efficiency, and sustainable manufacturing processes. His vision was not only to improve profitability but also to make Italian industry more resilient in a world increasingly shaped by ecological challenges and technological transitions. Beyond his role as a businessman, Claudio Azzolini was active in regional economic councils and industrial associations. He participated in discussions about the future of European manufacturing, labor transformation, and the role of small enterprises in a globalized economy. He believed strongly that local industry was not just an economic engine, but a cultural and social foundation for communities. Those who worked with him often described him as reserved, analytical, and deeply committed to long-term thinking. He was not known for seeking publicity or political influence. Instead, he preferred to operate behind the scenes, building structures, supporting talent, and creating opportunities for younger entrepreneurs and engineers. Helme Heine is a German children's book author and illustrator, known for his warm, imaginative stories and distinctive visual style that has influenced generations of young readers. He was born on 28 January 1941 in Berlin, Germany. His childhood was shaped by the final years of World War II and the difficult period of rebuilding that followed. Like many children of his generation, Heine grew up surrounded by change, loss, and the search for new meaning in everyday life. These early experiences deeply influenced his later work, where themes of friendship, home, and peaceful coexistence often played a central role. Before becoming a full-time author and illustrator, Helme Heine explored different creative and professional paths. He studied graphic design and worked in advertising and illustration. However, he soon realized that commercial art did not satisfy his inner need to tell stories. He wanted to create something that would speak to children's emotional world, rather than simply sell products. In the 1970s, Heine began writing and illustrating children's books. His breakthrough came with Freunde, Friends, a story about 3 animal characters, a pig, a mouse, and a rooster, who live together and learn about loyalty, trust, and cooperation. The book became incredibly popular not only in Germany but internationally. It was translated into many languages and adapted into animated films, plays, and educational materials. What made Helme Heine's work special was his ability to speak to children without talking down to them. His stories often contained simple language and gentle humor, but underneath, they carried deeper messages about tolerance, individuality, and understanding others. He believed that children's books should not just entertain but also help children make sense of the world around them. His illustrations were equally important. He developed a recognizable style, soft colors, clear lines, and expressive characters that felt alive and familiar. His drawings were never overly complex, but they were emotionally rich, allowing children to connect easily with the stories. Over decades, Helme Heine published dozens of books, becoming one of the most respected figures in European children's literature. His work has been used in schools, libraries, and kindergartens as both reading material and educational tools. Many adults today still remember his stories from their own childhoods. Despite his success, Heine remained known for his modest personality. He preferred a quiet life focused on creativity rather than fame. Over the years, he lived in different countries, including Germany, France, and New Zealand, drawing inspiration from various cultures and landscapes. Helme Heine's legacy lies not only in the number of books he created, but in the emotional worlds he opened for children, worlds where friendship, imagination, and kindness were always at the center. John Alston Maxton, Baron Maxton, was a Scottish politician and life peer, known for his service in the Labour Party, his dedication to public service, and his commitment to social justice and education reform. Born on 19th April 1936 in Glasgow, Scotland, John Maxton grew up in a politically active family. His upbringing was steeped in the values of civic responsibility, egalitarianism, and a strong belief in the power of education to transform lives. Inspired by these principles, he pursued studies at the University of Glasgow, where he cultivated an early interest in politics, public administration, and social policy. Before entering national politics, Maxton worked in local government and education, focusing on improving access to quality schooling and community services. His early career reflected a deep commitment to the welfare of ordinary citizens and the empowerment of local communities, especially in Scotland. In 1979, Maxton was elected as the Member of Parliament (MP) for Glasgow Cathcart, representing the Labour Party. During his parliamentary career, he became widely respected for his thoughtful speeches, principled positions, and advocacy for policies that promoted social equality. He was particularly focused on education, labor rights, and community development. His colleagues often praised his integrity and dedication, noting that he approached every issue with careful consideration and moral clarity. Maxton's approach to politics was defined by his commitment to dialogue, fairness, and long-term solutions. He often worked across party lines to support initiatives that benefited his constituents and the wider Scottish community. While he was deeply loyal to Labour principles, he was known for his independent thinking and willingness to challenge policies he believed were unjust or ineffective. In recognition of his contributions to public life, John Maxton was elevated to the House of Lords as Baron Maxton in 2001. As a life peer, he continued to champion education reform, social welfare programs, and policies designed to reduce inequality. He became a mentor to younger politicians, offering guidance grounded in decades of practical experience and ethical leadership. Joseph Thomas "Tommy" Recco was a French businessman, entrepreneur, and philanthropist, known for his work in the construction and logistics sectors, as well as his contributions to community development projects in southern France. Born in Marseille, France, Tommy Recco grew up in a family that valued hard work and practical skills. From a young age, he displayed an interest in engineering and mechanics, often spending hours helping his father with small construction projects. His early exposure to the world of industry shaped his understanding of business, efficiency, and the importance of building strong teams. Recco studied civil engineering and business management, combining technical knowledge with managerial skills. This foundation allowed him to navigate the complex world of construction and logistics, where he would later establish his own companies. His entrepreneurial spirit and attention to detail were key factors in his early successes, and he quickly gained a reputation for professionalism and reliability. Throughout his career, Recco focused not only on business growth but also on innovation. He introduced new logistical solutions, improved construction techniques, and implemented sustainable practices long before they became industry standards. His companies became known for delivering high-quality work while maintaining strong relationships with employees, partners, and clients. Beyond his professional achievements, Tommy Recco was deeply committed to philanthropy and community development. He supported educational programs, vocational training initiatives, and local cultural events in Marseille and other towns in southern France. He believed that business success should be paired with social responsibility, and that investing in people and communities was as important as investing in projects and infrastructure. Colleagues and friends often described him as both pragmatic and visionary. He approached challenges with a calm, analytical mind, but also had the foresight to anticipate trends and adapt to changing markets. He valued integrity, loyalty, and the long-term impact of his decisions, which earned him respect in both business and social circles. Recco's influence extended beyond France, as he participated in European business forums and contributed to discussions on sustainable urban development and industrial innovation. Yet, despite international recognition, he remained deeply connected to his roots in Marseille, often emphasizing the importance of supporting local talent and preserving regional culture. Joseph Thomas "Tommy" Recco passed away on November 20th, 2025, leaving behind a legacy of entrepreneurial innovation, social responsibility, and dedication to the communities he served. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel. Many more stories await.